So yeah, back to Lakers and Nuggets real quick, man.
Mhm.
What are you really expecting from that series?
I'm expecting about 6. Nah, 6 is usually a safe bet. Well, when I think about those types of series, I always think matchups.
Mhm.
So I think point guard matchup. I think they have starting Monte Morris. Is that right? As point guard.
Yeah, yep.
I think Rondo don't start, do we?
Yeah, he starts.
Okay. Well, Rondo's gonna win that matchup.
He probably will start, I'll say.
Yeah. At the 2, Jamal Murray's gonna win that matchup.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have LeBron at the 3. LeBron's gonna win that matchup.
Who's starting at the 2 for the Lakers?
I don't even know.
Probably
but
KCP.
But they're not gonna be. Yeah, they're not gonna be
KCP.
Jamal Murray.
Is Kuzma gonna start?
No, I think Kuzma needs to come off the bench.
Okay.
Who you say KCP?
Yeah.
Or does Danny Green? I think Danny Green starts at the 3. I think they both start.
Oh, okay. They both start. Then AD at the. No. LeBron's at the 3.
LeBron at the 3, and then AD at the 4. And
or is it KCP at the 1?
Oh my goodness!
I think it might be KCP at the 1.
KCP is not running your point guard,
but he's not gonna be point guard.
Right, Brian's not point guard.
So it might be KCP, Danny Green, LeBron, AD, and
JaVale.
Maybe JaVale. Yeah, it seemed like they haven't really been giving him that much clock.
Recently, they haven't. Or Dwight. Not Dwight. Don't start. Not Markieff, ain't it? Man, Markieff is it?
Oh yeah. He's not gonna start though.
No, he's not gonna start. I think.
See, the Lakers can go 10 deep, legitimately.
Mm-hmm.
Caruso, you can throw him in there.
Man, LeBron passed the ball to Alex Caruso for the last shot in one of those games. I'm like, this is why they're not gonna win. You can't be deferring.
But we've seen this.
I know, and it still frustrates me. It's still like you got to be more aggressive, bro. You got to have that killer.
At what point does it become? I'm just trying to make the right play to fuck it. You are the right play.
You are the right play.
You know what I mean?
Give me the ball. Go score. I'm about to go score. Watch out. It's the right play.
Do you think he hasn't really gained the confidence throughout all his years of playing to just take over? Is it a confidence thing?
Maybe not. I think
it's a he doesn't want to get blamed type thing.
Right.
That's what
I think LeBron pays attention to that type of stuff.
Of course.
I think he does. But LeBron, I'm not gonna say that LeBron doesn't have that mentality because we've seen it. But I just be wanting to see it more. I want to see it all the time.
Because he's capable.
And that's what Jordan did. That's what Kobe did. And that's what we want to see.
He did it game 6 in 2012 against Boston.
Yeah. We've seen him, and then he has good closeout games. He'll have a game 7 where he has about 45, 41. He's had battles with Paul Pierce, yada yada yada. But I want to see him take that last shot.
But I hope the Lakers don't come in here cocky though. Against the Nuggets, we could beat these niggas.
Right, we were expecting Clippers, and we got y'all niggas.
See,
we got the rejects.
That kind of attitude can get you beat, though.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
I'm gonna say the Lakers are gonna win, though.
I want to say the Clippers had that attitude.
Of course they did.
they definitely did. Bro, the crazy thing about this, one of the craziest things about that series is the Clippers went into that series, into the second half, they was always up 20, 19.
Yeah.
And Denver came back every game.
Every time. Reminds me of Golden State. Because the last year Golden State was together as the Big Four or whatever with KD.
Mm-hmm.
They played against the Clippers in the first round. And I remember they had a 30-point lead and they blew it.
Yeah.
They literally lost a 30-point lead.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they're playing too cocky.
Yeah.
They showboat on every damn shot. They don't just stay locked in. Everything's a damn fucking theater play with these guys.
Right.
So, the Clippers had no reason to even be acting like that. You haven't won shit.
They ain't won shit. They ain't even been to the conference finals. Nobody on their team but Kawhi has won shit.
But even that is kind of debatable because it's KD was there. If Clay was there, you might have even got that one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
right. No, they wouldn't have. They wouldn't have beat the fucking Warriors if they was healthy.
And people gonna now hold that up against Kawhi until he wins again. Or if he wins again.
Yeah.
But I want to move off sports for a quick second, though, and get to some music news.
Get that merging.
So, Big Sean
dropped Detroit 2.
And
I ain't heard it yet. You heard the whole thing?
I haven't heard the whole thing, but I've been listening to some of it.
I've been wanting to.
He got some skits because remember on the first one he had storytelling skits.
Common was on there. Yeah,
he had Common, Young Jeezy, Snoop Dogg. I didn't know Snoop Dogg lived in Detroit. At one point, he said on his skit,
he did.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I remember him saying that.
He said they used to call him Young Eggs or some shit because he worked at McDonald's.
Yeah,
but this time he had Erykah Badu do a skit. He had Dave Chappelle do a skit, and Stevie Wonder. I'm like, damn, that's
legendary.
impressive. That's impressive.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Big Sean is kind of entering a status of I don't want to say goats, but he's far from goats. He's in this conversation of best artists.
Yeah, he's definitely not in the GOAT conversation. I'm not going there, but
I'm not going there.
You know,
he's in our generation. I would say of our generation at least.
Yeah,
I think like if you have Common co-signing, if you have Erykah Badu co-signing, if you got Stevie Wonder co-signing you, John Legend, Kanye, all of these.
To be honest with you, he's the face of Detroit music when I think about on a mainstream level.
On a mainstream.
You know, obviously Eminem is what he is, but Big Sean bridges the gap between the younger guys who are doing the thing, or they may rap about more street stuff.
Mm-hmm. And it's like you got T Grizzly, Big Sean, Eminem.
Exactly.
It's like
he bridges the gap.
Big Sean is that gap. Yeah,
he is.
Because T Grizzly still kind of on the I'm a rob you hood shit, yada yada yada. Yeah. And then Eminem kind of is a spitter, and then Big Sean is like that middle ground.
Eminem's not gonna rob you, but he'll stab the babysitter who all that type of shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, on Big Sean's album, he had this song. It was like the last song, Friday Night Cypher.
Mm-hmm.
And he gathered all spitters from Detroit, or not all, but a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a 9-10 minute song.
And we got to shed light on where the name of that came from and the idea of that came from. DJ BJ, the Friday Night Cyphers at Hot 107.5.
Yeah.
We had, you know what I'm saying, I know some people that went up in there, and I've seen killed a mic before. So that's a very Detroit thing right there. Shout out Sean for that.
And Detroit is like, you know, it's low key like how Philly is and New York is about their rap.
Mm.
You know, like, look, our rappers rap about the same shit for the most part over the same beats, but you gotta be able to rap for people to take you seriously. Yeah. It's not like other cities. I'm not gonna say, you know, Atlanta or whatever, but like other cities were like, you don't really gotta be that sweet. You just gotta sound kind of good.
You gotta have some swag on the mic.
But here it's like, no, you gotta have some punchlines, and you gotta at least like be able to go in.
Because T Grizzly can spit.
He can,
T Grizzly can spit. Payroll can spit.
They were on that song too, by the way.
They should have been.
So
they should be.
Let me think. Who was all on there? T Grizzly.
So T.
You had
Cash Dog.
You had Cash Dog. She to me, she had the best verse.
Mm-hmm.
You had Big Sean, of course. Royce the 5'9".
Royce
Eminem. You had Sada Baby.
Okay.
You had Drago.
Okay.
You had Bodie James.
Okay.
Payroll.
Okay. Kid.
You had Cash Kid on there. Cash you had 42 Doug on there.
Okay. Was HBK on there?
Nah.
Dang, really?
Nah.
Okay.
I mean, once you got Payroll, you got the representation from
HBK is nice with it.
Nah, Payroll is a little more.
He's the best. He's the best, but HBK is nice with it.
The only person I think could have been on there that wasn't was I Swear Vezo.
I think Dusty.
I think he's not ringing bells right now.
He's not.
To be honest with you,
I agree.
Even though Dusty is one of my favorite Detroit rappers.
Dusty is my favorite. I don't want to say my favorite. He's one of my favorite Detroit.
He's probably my second favorite.
My favorite Detroit artist right now. Probably be Sean.
Mine's is Black Milk. I don't know if you ever heard of Black Milk.
I know the name. I heard the name.
If you get into Black Milk, you'll fuck with him, honestly. You'll fuck with him.
What about Slump Village? You have Slump Village.
That's what I'm saying. He's of that type of, you know what I'm saying?
Black Milk is.
Yeah, hell yeah. Because he came up under Jay Dilla.
Oh, okay. I think he had a song with Freddie Gibbs. I think I seen him feature.
Yeah, he's on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
he was nice. Jordan Lucas was he on Jordan? I mean, he's from Flint though, right?
I didn't even know he was from Michigan.
I think he's from Flint.
But everybody was on there that I felt could have been on there. They, you know, and he said that there were other artists in those sessions that weren't on there, but he wanted to make it to where people could still listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
So he said one of the dudes from Bang Gang was in there.
Okay.
Then Chuck English was in there.
Okay.
So it was
man. If you're gonna put them on there, you can put Dusty on there. I ain't checked for Chuck English since, man.
Bro, I love the cool
high
kids.
school. I understand. I
listen
fuck with the cool kids too, but I ain't checked for Chuck English in a minute. You might as well have threw Dusty on there.
Yeah,
threw me on that bit.
Fucking But then Eminem gonna take up 2 minutes of it, of course. So you know what I mean. It's only so many voices because Eminem is gonna take the most time getting his shit off.
Yeah,
his 105 bars on there.
Yeah, 105 bars in 2 minutes. Yeah, he's that type of artist.
He could have had Denny Brown on there. He wasn't. You know what I mean?
Stop. Yeah, Danny Brown is my guy.
He
was on Dej Loaf. Right. Now Danny Brown can spit, but he wasn't even on I'm a D-Boy.
Nah, but he was on Detroit versus Everybody.
Right.
So they had another one.
That's what I was thinking of.
D-Boy, yeah, you had Dusty, you had Say It Ain't Tone.
Dusty, Say It Ain't.
HBK.
Was Early Mac on Sean's shit?
Nah.
He fuck with Early Mac.
But Early Mac is on Sean's new album, though.
He fuck with Early Mac. Shout out to Early Mac and Say It Ain't.
Yeah.
We seen Early Mac at the shelter. Wasn't that
Early
Mac?
Yeah.
We seen him at the shelter. He opened up for Herb, was it?
It was. Yeah, exactly.
And then we had Googled them, Early Mac, and then some early PCs. Early PCs.
Who was the dude who came after Early Mac?
At the Herb show?
Yeah. What's up with that? What's up? that dude.
What was his name? Ain't You Skinny?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie,
so
bro.
all our listeners, shout out Ain't You Skinny. Go listen to him if you want to listen.
I'm not gonna lie. I laughed the hardest in my life.
Dog, we went to the bathroom, dog. I'm talking about to laugh. We were laughing so hard. We didn't want to just embarrass.
I didn't want to be disrespectful, low key.
We had to leave the premises of the crowd to just go get a laugh. This nigga had us dying.
I don't even know what it was, bro, but it was just.
It was like his energy was just kind of goofy.
It's
like some people got good energy when they perform. Some people got, a nice little swag or whatever. His shit was just kind of goofy.
It was. And that song was just like, what's up with that? What's up?
What's up with that? I was like, I don't know about bro.
But he probably doing his thing. So
yeah, shout out Ain't You Skinny. Herb, no, we used to be in them St. Andrews concerts.
Oh man, Currency
was my favorite one, bro. I remember the first time we went to see Currency, bro. That's when he was like my favorite artist. I knew it like every single song. Maybe but one. Yeah. But one. I knew like every single song.
Travis Scott and Young Thug.
Travis Scott and Thug. Yep. That one was lit. I had a
Birdman was there. H-Love was there.
Yep.
That one was pretty lit.
They was mosh pitting.
I've been to a lot of shit there. ASAP Ferg.
That was the first concert I ever been to.
That shit was fire.
That concert was fire.
That shit was pretty fire. Schoolboy Q. I went to the Schoolboy Q show.
Okay.
That shit was
Danny Brown show.
Danny Brown show.
We went to Future show.
Future.
Shit, we done seen some people. I went and seen Juicy J before at St. Andrews.
I seen Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake at Ford Field.
Okay.
That shit was probably the biggest.
I seen J and B. I went to the On the Run tour too.
Where is it? Ford Field.
Ford Field.
That was probably the most fire.
Hey,
arena.
That was fire. Oh yeah, that was fire ass arena #1, and that was like the best concert, bro. That shit was more than a concert, dog.
Yeah,
that shit was like a fucking Broadway play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That shit was.
I was like, damn, this shit is amazing.
That shit was nice as fuck.
It's another level.
Yeah,
it's on another level.
That shit was nice as fuck. Who else? I seen J. Cole.
Oh yeah, I saw Big Sean at I saw J. Cole at Big Sean show or whatever, and Kanye was there. He came out.
Oh, he was in Kanye. He have a rant. Hell no.
Nah, because it was Big Sean show.
Hey, Kanye don't give a fuck.
Common was there. There was a couple other people there.
That's dope. I fuck when people bring people out.
There was a lot of people there.
I seen Crit like 3 or 4 times. That's my nigga. I seen Currency twice. Oh, we went and seen
Currency twice. I seen Dizzy Travis twice. Dizzy Wright. That shit was pretty fun.
That shit was fun. We went to Lansing.
That shit. I almost forgot about that one.
Yeah, that shit was fun.
But that was actually fun as hell, actually.
Mm-hmm. That was fun as hell.
Man. Damn.
We ain't seen everybody.
I seen Absol once. That was that was pretty crazy.
You mentioned that.
I remember at the Schoolboy Q show, Vince Staples came out. That shit was pretty lit.
Okay.
It was a lot of there's so many. Yeah. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, damn, I have fun in my life for the most part. I mean,
yeah, we've seen some folks. I've really seen. I don't know if you know Robert Glasper. He played the
piano.
Yeah. Dope ass piano.
No,
I seen Jill Scott. Oh, we went to the fucking
Jill
One Music Fest.
Oh, damn. How am I forgetting about
that? Def.
Damn, how am I forgetting that?
Most Def. We seen Migos.
How am I forgetting that, bro?
That shit crazy.
How did I forget that shit?
That shit crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. We be toasted a lot at these. So it's like, you know.
Yeah. We wasn't. Oh, we was there. You was.
Yeah.
We went to man's.
Yeah.
Cribs. It smoked. I didn't smoke though.
And people were smoking there. Like, I'm like, damn.
We seen fucking Migos, Jill Scott. Jill Scott headlined. Oh, I think Most Def headlined the other stage.
There was so many people there. A-Ball and MJG.
They
had a turn.
They was lit. They might have been the most hype.
Oh, of course.
But I think, Jill Scott, she set it off.
Oh, yeah. She had to end it right. Yeah. That was pretty. And you went the next year.
I went the next year. I seen a bunch of people. Of course, Crit was there. Gold Link was there. 2 Chainz. T.I. killed that shit.
Oh, of course, his energy.
I killed that shit. And he was in Atlanta. So, like,
Migos was disappointing.
Migos, yeah, I agree.
Let's get to, like, look, we don't really do a lot of celebrity gossiping, but let's just talk about what everybody's talking about. Cardi B and Offset divorce.
I didn't read too much into it. I actually saw that shit was in the Detroit Free Press. I'm like, why the fuck is this in the Detroit
And that's my point.
Press?
I'm like, everybody's talking about it, so let's talk about it.
Oh, yeah. It's a hot topic. I mean, do we think the shit was gonna last? If you're being honest.
Here's the funny thing. Everybody on social media is mad. Offset cheated. How can you really be faithful to an ex-stripper? I mean, but it's his dumbass fault he is the one who proposed to her, though.
Well, I think Offset was probably going to cheat with whoever Offset was.
He's a fucking rapper in his 20s.
Yeah, he was going. No matter if he was with Cardi B or if he was with fucking
Beyonce.
Kamala
Doesn't
Harris
matter
or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He was going.
That's random as fuck.
I was just trying to think of somebody like professional or whatever.
Yeah,
but he was going to cheat. Now, your point. I mean, I don't know. She could be saved. She could be different. I mean, I don't know Cardi B.
Here's the thing: like when you put out images talking about WAP, I can't really buy into the whole, you're this
removed from
wife, like,
right,
you know what I mean? Figure. It's like, look, you are what you are at this point.
What you are. Me knowing me, I wouldn't do that.
No, it's not my swag.
That's not my energy.
A one night special is something that's different.
Right. But that's not my energy to go wife that
yeah,
woman.
Yeah.
But not even making your girl like
they in the
wife
same field or whatever.
Right. They both ratchet ass niggas.
Yeah, but it's like that's just never gonna work because you need balance.
Right.
You need somebody that's different from you to
Yeah, balance out your ratchetness.
Hell yeah.
Because if you got two ratchet motherfuckers,
nah, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, two stubborn motherfuckers in a relationship, that's difficult. Two people that's too nice in a relationship, that's gonna be too difficult.
Yeah, so I mean, like you said, who actually thought that? A lot of people did because people put up relationship goals and all this dumb shit.
Man, people was doing that.
I hate that shit. I'll be honest with you.
People was doing that because they looked hugged up at a fucking basketball game or something like that. Oh, that's goals.
I mean, they know the cameras is watching them. So.
Yeah, and people do that. And low key, I've been peeping like how people in relationships in particular act when cameras are around.
Of course,
they fake that shit.
Yeah, you have to.
You have to fake that shit so that everybody thinks you have a happy household.
Yeah.
I was watching. I don't know too much about the story, so I ain't gonna touch too much on it. But Maya Moore.
Oh, yeah.
My man's that
I was looking at that today.
Out of jail.
Yeah.
And then they were just looking so. I'm not saying that they was faking or whatever, but it just.
You saying it? I think that's genuine though, bro. But you're right though. It is for the camera though.
It's for the camera.
You're right.
And how they be gazing into each other's eyes.
Oh yeah, that's for the camera.
Shit.
That's for the camera.
I'm like, bro, when you probably talking to your girl, you probably be doing one thing and she talking, and then, you know what I'm saying, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Your girl probably washing the dishes while you're talking to her. Y'all don't be.
Yeah, that's definitely for the camera.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Maya Moore because I just looked into that story today and I'm like, damn, that shit is wow.
Yeah, and then I think she's sitting out this season, right?
I don't think she even gonna return. It sounded like it, to be honest. The way she answered when they asked,
I didn't see. What did they ask her?
So she was on Good Morning America with Robin Roberts and shit. She was like, everybody wants to know, are you coming back? She was like, right now it's a lot of unknowns. Nobody knows.
Right.
And I'm like, that's kind of a nice way of saying no.
But why is she not coming back though?
She probably just want to focus on her, and you know what I mean? Because she pretty much accomplished everything you could accomplish in the sport at this point.
Yeah.
So it's like, why not just move on with life, have kids, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She got 3 chips. She got a couple MVPs. It's like, what the fuck else am I really playing for?
And then quite honestly, she could probably make more money doing something else.
That's what I'm saying.
Being in the WNBA, she could probably make more money being an accountant.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Go get, I don't know if she has a degree, but shit, go get your degree. You know what I'm saying? You could probably.
And she was my favorite WNBA player.
Oh, she had a bag. I think Diana Taurasi was my favorite, but
she's the coldest. She's the GOAT, in my opinion.
She's the GOAT.
But Maya Moore is right up there.
Maya Moore, yeah, she got a deep bag. She's nice.
But Diana Taurasi, she's from a different planet, honestly.
Yeah, she's like the Kobe of the WNBA, in my opinion.
Yeah.
She might be a Jordan down there.
Yeah. I was actually going to say Steve Nash, low-key.
Nah, she's more prolific.
Yeah, she is, but I'm just saying, her play styles just reminds me of Steve Nash, low key.
I think she's more Kobe. She got like this killer instinct about her. Like,
no, she's clutch as fuck too.
On y'all niggas.
She's clutch as fuck.
Like,
she out of this world.
She don't fuck around.
Yeah, I can't even fuck around with that. I'm like, she man,
she fucked me up.
Yeah.
She'd fuck me up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I know I could bust a couple of their asses though.
I agree. I think so too.
But it's like her. Nah, you're not fucking with her.
Not even close.
That's like trying to like out sing Alicia Keys or some shit.
Like, yeah, you're not gonna do that. Sorry. But so you ain't think this Offset thing was gonna work? Offset Cardi was gonna work?
I always thought it was for the camera anyway.
Yeah.
It's like it sounds, because it's like, to be honest, I think all of these things happen for, reasons beyond just like, they really want to just like each other. It's like, it's good for brand.
Yeah, it's good for your brand.
It's good for brand, and it's good for,
like, they made some good songs together.
They made good.
They had
her whole sound changed when she got around. So it's like
they had Motorsport in it. They had that one other shit. Doing the thing for clout. Yeah, that clout song. So they had some tracks.
I'm pretty sure he wrote Barty or Cardi. If you just listen to her flow, I'm like, that sound like that nigga wrote it. Honestly,
could have.
So I'm like, he kind of gave her the swag, or whatever. But she also, kind of got him out of the shadows of Quavo too.
I agree. Yeah.
Because it's now it's like, okay, you can stand on your own.
Because I think I
think that was kind of almost the point of it, low key. Is like you weren't never gonna get out of Quavo's shadow, low key.
Because I think both of the Migos, all the Migos, Quavo, he's like the new T-Pain right now. Like, that nigga's on all the hooks.
Yeah.
If you want a dog ass hook, hit up Quavo. And then I think, in my opinion, Takeoff is the best rapper. I feel like Offset didn't really have.
I think Offset is the best rapper. That nigga flow is impeccable.
His flow is nice, but we want to talk about bars. You gotta listen
to him and 21 Savage album.
Like, we want to talk about bars. It's Takeoff.
It's Offset.
No, it ain't.
Yes,
it's Takeoff.
It can change.
I get the bag verse, bro. Takeoff murdered that verse. Nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, Offset got swag on the mic. I would say that. He got good flow.
Yeah, his flow. I think he got the coldest flow.
I would agree with that. But when we talk about bars, it's that nigga Takeoff.
Yeah.
That nigga Takeoff is nice. And Quavo, that nigga's pretty good musically.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Quavo is nice with it. Like, Quavo, he be making some shit. I was like, dang, I ain't know Quavo was in his bag like that. He be singing. He nice with the auto-tune. He can put some bars together.
Yeah.
Quavo is nice with it.
I think since we're talking about music, I think you got to hear that Nas album, that new shit, King's Disease.
Okay, I definitely will.
Because the whole album is produced by Hit Boy, and that shit is nice.
Yeah, Hit Boy's hard,
bro. That shit goes. It goes. And
Hit Boy got some beats.
I think this is probably. I ain't gonna say his best album. It's probably his second best album.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it up there as probably second or third.
What would number one be?
Illmatic, of course.
Last podcast, you was talking about some Illmatic was in his line of work that was not even his best.
No, I didn't say that. I was saying like
we got tape, y'all.
Yeah, we got to pull up.
We got history.
I mean, I was saying like, he got other shit, really.
No, most definitely he got other shit. But Illmatic was his peak, was his pinnacle.
I wouldn't say that was his peak. It really what it was like.
It was his pinnacle.
I wouldn't say that.
Because his style of rap fit that era so perfectly.
Well, his style of rap fits any era. That's
he's not popping right now.
He just put out a new album.
He put out a new album, but I wouldn't say it's popping.
But here's the thing, right? Like how we mentioned Offset and Cardi. And I think really, in order to really pop on the next level and stay on people's minds, like, you got to have a superstar wife type. I think that's the only thing that really makes the difference between.
Yeah, he was never really in with the bitches.
He tried to do it with Khalees, but it didn't work.
Oh, sure did. Yeah.
And then for a moment, Nicki Minaj, but it didn't work.
That wasn't a good look.
I agree.
I don't think that was a good look.
I agree. Especially for her.
For him. I say for him, it wasn't good. Like you've been in the game since the 90s.
He seems to like those wild type, like off the chain type chicks.
It didn't look right. Like you with Nas with you. What?
It was more of like
you supposed to be with Safari. Like,
yeah, somebody younger, low key.
Yeah, like a young nigga. Like you been in the game since the 90s, bro. Like you was around when Big and Pac was rapping and shit, nigga. And she just came out, not that long ago.
But I think, that's a part of the brand part of it. It's like the only person that really stands that has stood the test of time just off that music at least in the last 10 years, is really Drake. And maybe you can say Kendrick.
Just let alone off the rap shit.
Yeah, like where you don't really care about who their girl is and all that type of shit. Is like
Cole,
them three really.
Yeah, Cole. On the mainstream level.
On a mainstream level.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like, oh, who's this person fucking?
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
What else do they have going on?
Mm-hmm.
Even Kanye is like,
Nah, Kanye be all up in the fucking press.
That's what I'm saying. For everything but music. The music is just like, okay.
The music is nice. I would say in the last 10 years, I wouldn't say
it's not the entree anymore.
Yeah.
It's like
his rants are the entree.
It's pretty much like a dessert. It's like you can have some if you're not too full.
Right. Here go this gospel album, but what about Mark Parker?
The main shit I want you to focus on.
Yeah. I need you to work about Mark Parker.
But see, the problem with Kendrick is he takes too long to drop. To be honest, he kind of falls off the radar in my opinion too.
You do. But Cole, he got a whole ass wife, don't he?
But she not like in the limelight.
And that's the point. Like the music is speaking for itself, and niggas don't even know that he got a girl. Like I'm kind of questioning it. I don't even know. But Cole is that nigga. I think he put out something new recently. I really wasn't feeling it.
I didn't listen to too much Cole. I did see that he dropped something new, but to me, Cole peaked already. He peaked at Forest Hills.
I think
that was his best shit.
I can kind of see
I think at this point it's like
see that.
You can maybe get right here to Forest Hills, but you're never gonna pass that shit.
I can see that. Yeah, that was good as an album.
I think Kendrick peaked too, to be honest with you.
At To Pimp a Butterfly?
Yeah, he peaked right there. Because Dan was real good too, but To Pimp a Butterfly was way more.
To Pimp a Butterfly, that shit was the hardest shit I had heard when I heard that
of course.
And then I think
but he got 4 classics.
Yeah, that was better than Good Kid, in your opinion? To Pimp a Butterfly? I think it was.
Ooh.
I think that was better than Good Kid.
But I ain't gonna lie, Damn is good as hell too.
Damn is hard.
Damn is good as hell. I mean,
damn hard as fuck.
Because when you think about it, like DNA,
all
loyalty,
fear.
I'm like, damn, actually, that might be his best shit.
Duckworth.
That might be his best shit.
I still say it's not better.
It just because
that shit is just so perfect.
Damn gets you can. It's like an easier listen though.
It's easier to listen. He got some shit on there, like he got some like shit on there that was kind of like some swaggy shit, like if I want to slap a pussy ass.
I forgot about that.
That shit is hard. That shit hard as fuck. But like I think To Pimp a Butterfly came out at the time where I feel like social tensions were very high.
It was very timely.
And I feel like he was on that Black Power shit at the time.
It was very, and then he was performing at the Grammys and things like that.
He had a good ass performance at the Grammys. Yeah.
But he's kind of like he's not in the press,
right?
So it's like, I mean, that's kind of a part of his brand, that like mysterious type shit. So that works for him. It doesn't work for everybody.
Yeah,
like a person like Nas, nobody would say that's mysterious. They'd be like, he just fell off.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. But I mean, because Nas been in the game so damn long.
It's only so long you can, you know what I'm saying?
Because if Kendrick probably in like what 2030, because that's how long Nas has been out.
Yeah,
niggas ain't gonna be checking for Kendrick like that, honestly.
Nah,
but we are.
Yeah.
Like his true fans are.
But yeah,
but not the new niggas. Even the new niggas nowadays ain't really checking for Kendrick like that. Them niggas checking for.
They would check for J. Cole before they check for Kendrick.
You say what?
They would check for J. Cole over Kendrick.
Maybe.
I think so.
Probably because Kendrick is more. Cole is more in the spotlight than Kendrick. Them niggas both low key, but Cole is more like Cole. This nigga almost had a tryout for the Pistons. Like,
yeah,
niggas will see that shit like, oh, he hoop.
I hear what you're saying.
He hoop. You know, what I'm saying? He's a little bit more.
He tweets a little bit
there.
more. I don't think Kendrick is.
He be at the All-Star game. He was dunking at the All-Star game.
A little more out there.
Yeah, a
little more out there. But shit, we could just wrap up. You know.
Yeah. Good ass episode. What's real quick? 1 minute left. What's your predictions for these 2 series?
I still got Lakers coming out the West, and I'm gonna stick with my Boston pick. They got to step up though. I'm predicting we're gonna see another Lakers Boston series we ain't got in 10 years. Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to agree with you. I don't see Denver beating the Lakers. And
but that would be crazy if they did.
That would be crazy. And if Miami happens to beat Boston, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
So it's up in the air right now. It's up in the air. I guess that's what we're gonna leave it as.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So until next time, everybody eats B.
Peace.
Peace.